Very good afternoon, student. Coming to the 11th session of elasticity of demand. Today I will teach you the point elasticity of demand, which part is highly important for your final examination. In PDF I have also written in details as in a form of 5 marks question. Please read it very carefully and get the thing. Now look at the board. What is the topic? Point elasticity of demand. In a downward sloping demand curve, at any point, the elasticity of demand of a commodity can be measured. What I have said, in a downward sloping demand curve, at any point, the value of elasticity of demand can be measured. So, we know there are 5 types of elasticity of demand. Price elasticity will be of 5 types, as well as income elasticity also. First one is highly elastic, purely elastic demand. Remember the 5-1 we have given, I have taught purely elastic demand. First one. Second one, elastic demand. Third one, unitary elastic demand. Fourth one, inelastic demand. And fifth one is known as purely inelastic demand. First one, purely elastic demand. Second one, elastic demand. Third one, unitary elastic demand. Fourth one, inelastic demand. Fifth one, purely inelastic demand. In case of price elastic demand, it can be divided into 5 parts, as well as income elasticity of demand also be divided into the 5 groups, and the groupings are of same. Clear? Now the question is that how can be the elasticity of demand can be measured at any point of our downward sloping demand curve. See, here I have drawn a downward sloping demand curve naming AE. How many points I have drawn? A, B, C, D, E. I have taken 5 points in order to show how I am calculating the value of elasticity of demand at each and every point. Starting with point A. Point A is the highest point, and whereas the point E is the lowest point. So what is the formula? Elasticity of demand at any point. How? Lower part of the line segment divided by upper part of the line segment. Now, if I want to measure the point elasticity of demand at point A, what is my formula? Lower part of the line segment by divided by upper part of my line segment. What is the lower part of the line segment here? AE. And what is the upper part of the line segment? Nothing, because A is the highest point. So, 0. So, anything divided by 0, what will be the answer? Undefined or infinity. Okay? If something will be divided by 0, the value cannot be measured. So, it is known as undefined. So, if the value of EP is undefined, it is known as purely elastic demand. Which type of goods are having the purely elastic demand? Which are abundant in nature. Suppose air, water. Okay? For that, whether we are giving any price to get it? No. Or if we will give also, that is very minimal. Okay? Example another one, tap water. Tap water. But if this water is available in form of mineral bottle, that time we are paying the price. Yes or no? But in case of tap water or the water of the spring, whether we are paying any amount? No. It is available at free of cost. But if same water, when it will be bottled up and it will be available to us in the shape of mineral water, we are paying the price. Though the price is not high, but we are paying. That is a different part. But I am talking about the purely elastic demand, means the demand will respond if there is a change in price. Now, if I will tell you pay 5 rupees in order to get tap water per glass, will you pay? No. That's why it is known as purely elastic demand. There will be change in the demand if there is 1% change in the price also. If anybody will ask that you pay 5 rupees, 5 rupees is how much? Very negligible amount, and you take 1 glass of tap water, then also nobody will pay. This is called elastic demand, because demand responds to a great respect in corresponding to the price. Price moves very insignificantly or it doesn't move, but demand responds. Am I clear? Now, next one, the point B. Very easy, but the very important for the exam. Now, what is the formula given? Lower part of the line segment divided by upper part of the line segment. What is the lower part? BE. And upper part? AB. Now, which one is greater? Obviously, the lower part. Lower part is greater than upper part. Yes, BE. If you will measure BE, obviously it is greater than AB. So, value of EP, price elasticity of demand, is more than 1. This is called elastic demand. What type of goods are available under this category? First one is luxurious commodity or share market. Luxurious commodity, taking the example of gold or a precious car, whatever you like to take, gold. If the value of the gold per gram will change by certain amount, the more people will give order for gold ornaments. Yes, because it has a great impact towards the consumer. Again, due to the recession, right now what is happening? People are not giving too much order for ornaments. In case of Devi Durga also, when the people are purchasing idol, in the pandal makers are telling that this time we have given less order for gold ornament. For what reason? Because the price has been increased to a great extent. But once the market will be stabilized and the price falls down, obviously number of customers will definitely increase. So in here it is called elastic demand. Why? Means the demand changes more than rate of change in price. If there is a certain declination in the price per gram of gold, then more customer will go for gold ornament. Same in case of luxurious car. Same in case of what? Flats. Yes? If the price of the market value of the flats will fall down, then what will happen? More and more customer will book it. Or if any discount will be offered, then what will happen? Number of customers will increase. So these are elastic demand. Now coming to point C. Tell me, how we find out the elasticity, price elasticity of demand at point C? Very easy. So lower part of the line segment. What is the lower part of the line segment? CE divided by upper part of the line segment, AC. So if we will compare, then what we will see? What we will find? That CE is exactly equal to AC. The measurement of CE is exactly equal to AC. So we can write in this way that CE is equal to AC, means it is unitary elastic. Value of price elasticity of demand is unitary elastic. Giving the example means here the quantity demanded will change exactly by the same rate at which the price of the commodity is changing. Just a minute. If the price of the commodity is increased by 2% as an effect, the demand, aggregate demand of the consumer in the market will decrease by 2%. Okay, there is no such example because generally it doesn't occur in reality. Am I clear? So we cannot find out any example for unitary elastic. It is just a concept. Next coming, very important point D. What is happening? Point D. DE, lower part of the line segment, by upper part AD. So obviously visible DE is lesser than AD. Means what? The value of elasticity is falling down. So the lower segment is lesser than, length of the lower segment is lesser than the length of the upper segment. As a result, the price of EP falls, because there is a mathematical derivation which I am not doing because many of them you cannot understand. So very simple way I am teaching so that you can get it. So what is happening? DE, length of DE is lesser than length of AD. Means the lower part of the segment is lesser than the upper part of the segments. That's why the elasticity is inelastic. Inelastic means what? That is the rate of change in price is more than rate of change in demand. What are the goods we are getting? Habitual commodity, commodity of addiction, any type of life-saving drugs, important machinery, very rare software. In that case, what will happen? Demand doesn't matter. What fact? Demand doesn't matter. Even the people are purchasing the costly commodity. Next one, EP is equal to 0, means how we will do it at the point E. Means upper part of the segment is 0, and upper part of the segment is AE and the lower part of the segment is 0. So the value is coming 0. So EP value is 0 at the point E. Here it is called the perfectly inelastic demand. Why? Means here the price will only change but demand will not change. Example is land. What is happening? Supply of the land is, I have already done in class 11, is fixed. Example, we can say land. Supply of the land is fixed. Now, as a limited supply, what is happening? More land cannot be created, though what will increase? Price. Okay, demand will not respond even if the price changes. Okay, so what we have observed, when we are moving from left hand side to the right hand side on the downward sloping demand curve, what we have seen? Elasticity of demand is falling. Up to this, I will explain further in my next class. Thanks.